Coach Shifflet, an 8th consecutive CAA wrestling championship last weekend down in Virginia. How did you feel going into the CAA conference championship last week?
Well, I mean, obviously, I think for the first time in a long time, Hofstra probably went in as an underdog in the outsider's view. I mean, in my view, and I think the guys on the team, it was our job just to prepare, go down there and wrestle, as hard as we could. And if we did that, we knew we would win another conference championship. So, guys did a great job. Obviously there was, something that we wanted to defend and continue to do that in the future. Winning another CAA championship. And hats off to the guys who wrestled. The 10 guys, and they did a great job just performing. I mean, our Fridays, the first day of the wrestling, the guys just did a great job. Out wrestled everybody in the tournament, sent 7 guys to the championship finals, which basically sealed the tournament for us. And then, the guys who didn't make the finals came back and wrestled hard, and we ended up finishing 10 guys in the top 4, which is, I believe, has been done in a while.
This is your 3rd conference championship now. Is this one more gratifying than the other 2?
I don't think so. I think every year has really been special individually, just because of the guys who have been involved with the program. This year was nice to get this championship, just again because we were the underdog in a lot of people's eyes going down to Virginia, and to come back and beat them convincingly, the opposing team, it felt good. Obviously, it's tough. I mean, these conference championships are tough because there's a lot of there's a lot of good, and then there's a lot of situations where you don't feel so good. We had some ups and downs in that tournament, even though we did win the championship convincingly. So as a coach, you're happy that you win the championship, but then you feel bad for some of the guys who didn't get the opportunity to make the nationals, or didn't end up winning the conference, and that they worked so hard to do it. So, it gives you kind of a bittersweet feeling.
Now the new NCAA process has given the CAA 25 bids to the national championship, 2 more than last year. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, you get what you earn. That's what I like about the new system. I mean, our guys performed all year. The guys who made it, did a nice job knocking off some of the top guys and being consistent with their wrestling. And that's really what it takes to get to the national tournament, besides an opportunity to win the conference. We obviously had 2 opportunities, with Ryan Patrovich and Justin Akradina, who didn't have the best conference championship, but because of their work all year, all season, deserve to be at the nationals. That's what I do like about it, because those guys are 2 of our hardest working wrestlers, and I felt as a coach, deserve the opportunity to prove themselves at the nationals in St. Louis. So, the system's good. I think it provides an opportunity for programs to improve on a lot of things. One, their recruiting, because it just evens everything. It's not, hey, I'm going to go to the Big Ten because there's 72 qualifiers. Well, you can go to the CAA, and if you wrestle well, or you can go to the East Region. If you have a great season, you're going to go to the nationals. So, I like different aspects of it. I think it's helped the CAA. We've got some strong teams like George Mason and Old Dominion and Ryder, and I think there'll be other teams that'll follow that'll continue to improve. And it's nice to see different representation from different programs, and I think you'll end up seeing that eventually.
9 straight years with 7 or more wrestlers. This year may be the youngest group from Hofstra going to the nationals. Tell us a little bit about the guys going out and your expectations.
Well, I mean, having 8 guys is great. Having 8, I think, I don't know what it is, 4 or 5 that are freshmen. You can't put a price on the experience that they're gonna gain from going to St. Louis and wrestling at this tournament. Our hope is, as a coaching staff, that they're going to go there to, be crowned All-American and wrestle as hard as they can. It's a tough situation because you don't want them going in there just happy to be a part of that tournament. That's the one thing we're not trying to do. So we've been on them, letting them know that this is an opportunity. Anything can happen at the national tournament. We've got a young team, but we certainly have a lot of talent, and we have guys who have worked they've worked hard, and you know, they put together a great tournament, can do really well as a team and individually. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, to me, there are no expectations. We would just want to go out there and wrestle each individual match, wrestle each day, one day at a time, and just, you know, just wrestle as hard as we can, and see where we can end up. I certainly think there are opportunities to do some great things, and time will tell. But you know, we'll just take it one match at a time.